Hello 12th class, this is your chapter Data Structures revision lecture. So first, elementary data representation. So data are the facts. These are simply values or the set of values. Next is data item. So data item represents single unit of values of the certain type. For example, x is equal to 3, so it is of integer type. Next is what is data structure? So data structure, that is a named group of data of different data types which is stored in a specific way, can be processed as a single unit. So data structure has well defined operations, behavior and properties. Now data type versus data structure. So data type defines the type of values we can store and operations we can perform. For example, in int data type, we cannot store the decimal values and we cannot multiply two string type values. It also specifies the amount of memory it will take. Data structure is physical implementation that clearly defines a way of storing, accessing, and manipulation of data stored in data structure. So every data structure has a specific way of insertion and deletion, like stack, work on LIFO, that is all operation will take from one end, that is stop. So where a all the operation will take from one end, that is stop, where a queue that works on the FIFO, that is first in first out, and the item inserted first, that will be removed first, and the new item that will always be added from the end of the queue. Next is type of data structure. So data structure can be of two type, that is simple data structure and the compound data structure. Now data structure simple. So these are built from the primitive data type like integer, float, string or boolean. For example, this linear, list or array. Now types of data structure. So the complex data structure, the simple data structure can be combined in various ways to form more complex data structure. It is of two types, that is linear are the single level data structure, that is in linear fashion to form a sequence. Example, the stack, queue and linked list. Non-linear are the multi-level data structure, example tree and graph. Next is the diagram that represent all the data structure. So this is a diagram. By this way it represents the data structure. The data structure is two type, simple and complex. Now simple has the type array or the linear, and the complex has the linear and the non-linear. So linear has stack, queue and linked list, and non-linear has the tree and graph. Now the linear list array, that refers to the named list of finite number of n similar data elements, and each of the data elements can be accessed by the unique index of subscript position, usually that is 0, 1, 2, 3. For example, if the list my list contain 10 elements, then first element will be the 0th element, then first element, then last element. Array can be the single dimension and the multi-dimension. So the Python arrays are implemented through the list data type as a linear list or through the NumPy array. Next is stack. Stack is basically a way that store and access in a special way, that is from the LIFO, list in first out. In this insertion and deletion that take place only at the one end. For example, the stack is similar to a stack of plates. Now queues. So queues data structure are the FIFO list where insertion take place at the rear end of the queues and deletions take place at the front end of the queues. Example, this queue is much the same as a line of people waiting for their turn to vote. Now this is the example of queue. Next is linked list. So in this data elements linked to one another, and the logical ordering is represented by having the each element that pointing to the next element, and each element that is called node, which has two parts, that is info part which stores the information and the reference pointer part which points to the next element. Next is linked list. So this is a linked list, this is a node, this is the element, and this is the address part. Now operation on data structure. We can perform insertion, deletion, searching, traversal, sorting, and merging data structure on data structure. Next is insertion. How this insertion will work? So if you want to add an element at the position 5, so it will just move forward, shift the forward shift the elements in the forward direction, and it will create a space at 5. Then it will just enter the element at 5. So to understand this is the example, that is the example. So elements to be inserted, that is 44. You want to insert the 44 at position 2. So first you need to make the space. So first you have to shift the element of, you have to create a new space. The 7 will be created. Now shift the element 6 to the 7, then 5 to 6, then 4 to 5. Okay, so on. So at last you will get this array. Next is deletion. So deletion, in this the element is removed and the element is shift towards the downside. Okay, downwards you have to shift the element. For example, you want to delete the element 22, so that the element 21 will shift to the, okay, no, in this the elements that is deleted, it will create a space so that the list is divided in two parts, the upper part and the lower part. So the lower part element will get shifted toward the forward position. Okay, so here this 22 will get deleted, so 25 and 30 will be placed at the position where the element is deleted. Introduction to stack. Stack is a linear structure that implemented the LIFO, where this insertion and the deletions that are restricted to occur only at one end, that is stack stop. Now this is a stack. You want to enter the element top. It is first, it is none now. Enter the element none. Enter the element 32. So it will first insert it. Then 18. Then you have to pop the element 18. So 18 will be deleted. Now next you want to pop the element 29. So 29 will get inserted. And you have to next is pop the element 29. So it will just delete the pop element 29. So why and when do we use stack? So stack are the simple data structure that allow us to store and retrieve data sequentially. So they are mainly real world use cases for stack, that understanding them allow us to solve many data storage problems in an easy and the effective way. Okay, you can implement the stack in the daily life examples. Operation on stack, push and the pop operation will perform on the stack. So push means when you want to insert any element at the top. Okay, so this is your push operation. Pop operations, when you want to delete any element from the stack, then you have to use the pop element, pop operation. Now queue. So queue is based on the FIFO, that is first in first out manner. So where insertion take place at the end, at the rear end, and the deletion occur at the front end of the queue. Rules of queue. So in this, data can only be removed from the front end, that is the element at the front end of the queue. The removal of element from a queue is technically called dequeue operation, and the new data element can only be added to the rear of the queue. It is called enqueue operation. Now need for data structure. Suppose you want to go for a movie one day in a complex. The tickets were issued on the first come first serve basis, and people were standing behind each other waiting for their turn. So what will you do? You must have gone to the back and stood behind the last person waiting for the tickets. So here the people are standing one behind the other, and they are serviced based on the first in first out mechanism. So such an arrangement that is known as queue. Now daily life example of queue. You can use queue when you are answering the phone system. The phone will call first on your hand. Next is the luggage checking machine. Next is village on the tall text bridge. Next is in the call center. And next is all of these example follow first in first out strategy. So I hope the revision lecture is clear now, I have just covered the main points. You have to go through with the lecture. So thank you and have a nice day.